The Canon EOS R5 is one heck of a camera that packs a wallop on both the video and still side of the spectrum. If you're wondering if it's the right camera for you, check out this great review that takes an in-depth look at the sort of performance you can expect from it. Welcome back to KK's Digital Photography. My name is Khayaz and I'm your host. Released in 2020 alongside the lower-end EOS R6, the Canon EOS R5 is finally here after months of waiting and masterful teases by the exceptionally canny manufacturer. No camera in recent memory has received, or dare we say deserved, this amount of hype. The Canon EOS R5 is a powerhouse performer in every possible respect. Its 8K video outclasses many of the best cinema cameras. Its shooting speed puts it on par with the best cameras for sport. Its 45MP sensor outmuscles all but a few of the best mirrorless cameras. And its 8-stop in-body image stabilization is the new IBIS champion. Of course, something had to be too good to be true. No sooner had the camera been revealed than the realities hit home regarding the headline video capabilities. And ironically, those red-hot specs are literally too hot for the camera to handle, as the R5 is subject to recording limitations to prevent it from overheating. So just how painful is this sting in the tail? And is there anything else on that remarkable spec sheet that has also proved too good to be true? With the R5 otherwise having all the ingredients to be the best Canon camera we have ever seen, let's see if it can possibly live up to the ridiculous hype. Such are the lofty specs of the Canon EOS R5 that virtually every feature is a key feature. Obviously, the headline attraction here is a remarkable video capability. The R5 can capture full-width uncropped raw 8K video using the entire readout of the 35mm sensor. And it does so internally at up to 29.97 fps in both UHD and DCI. Its 4K captures every bit as ferocious, recording at up to 119.88 fps and with external HDMI recording at up to 59.94 fps. However, the R5 is much more than just a video behemoth. The camera has a frame grab function that enables you to take high-resolution 35.4MP stills in JPEG format from the 8K footage, which is 5.1MP greater resolution than the Canon EOS R. The flagship 1DX has served as donor for much of the tech in the EOS R5. The AI-powered deep learning AF system has been transplanted, enabling the new camera to perform spookily accurate eye, face and head tracking. However, the R5 has a trick that even the Mark III doesn't have. It is also capable of animal AF that can track the eyes, faces and bodies of dogs, cats and birds, including birds in flight. And best of all these autofocus technologies are available in stills as well as all video resolutions and frame rates, with a staggering 5,940 AF points for photography and 4,500 for filming. In the hand, the EOS R5 feels like a slightly beefier EOS R. Weight is very evenly distributed though, and the body feels very well balanced. Indeed, the extra mass makes it feel a better match for some of the notoriously larger RF lenses. The camera retains the fully articulating touchscreen seen on the EOS R and RP, which is obviously important for recording video as well as taking stills from elevated or low angles. Being a 5 series camera, you can expect the same robust weather sealing, though invariably given that the mirrorless model is daintier and also features an articulating screen, it doesn't feel as sturdy as the 5D. For sure it will withstand some knocks, but unlike the DSLR, you really wouldn't want to drop it or leave it in the hands of children. Talking of video performance, which is the most talked about feature of this camera, shooting anything above the standard 4K 30p video will cause the Canon EOS R5 to heat up internally, thus necessitating recording limits to prevent overheating. Shooting 4K 30p causes no overheating issues whatsoever, so you can shoot as much video as you like. All recordings are subject to the usual 30-minute limit per single file, but you can record as many 30-minute files as you like. But while shooting 8K 30p will result in overheating in about 20 minutes, after which you will need to allow the camera to cool down before recording again. But you will behold 8K video that is astoundingly rich and detailed, and of course 20 minutes of 8K is still 20 minutes, which is more than any other camera right now, while the oversampled 4K modes produce some of the best footage ever seen. Besides the video restrictions, are there any other strings in the tail? In short, the answer is no. Everything else behaves exactly as one hopes and is expected it would. The 45MP photographs are stunning with crisp detail that may or may not match the 5Ds in terms of pure resolution, but taken side by side they certainly pass the eyeball test and look every bit as good. That said, what is surprising is that 5D Mark IV actually outperforms the R5 when it comes to ISO performance and dynamic range. A more pleasant surprise are the 35MP frame grabs that you can extract from 8K video. This technology has been seen in other cameras before, but never with the level of detail and fidelity seen here. Simply scrub through your 8K footage on the back of the camera, pinpoint the frame you want as a still, and push a button to produce a 35MP image. And it isn't the kind of blurry, low resolution image that you get when you screenshot a YouTube video. It is a pristine, high resolution file that looks like it was taken as a photograph on a camera with a very good 35MP sensor. The new Animal AF is literally a cheat code for wildlife photography. Canon's new deep learning algorithm is so good that all you have to do is point your camera at an animal and the R5 will recognize, track it, and even focus on the eyes. No need to move any focus points, no need to move the joystick. Just set the camera to subject animal, stick it in the continuous AF mode, and hold it towards an animal. As a stills camera, the R5 is simply Canon's finest product ever. It is a perfect amalgamation of the EOS R's form, 5D's function, and the professional grade autofocus of the 1DX. If you are a stills or a hybrid shooter who fits between photography and videography, the Canon EOS R5 is a remarkable piece of technology and one of the best cameras you will ever have the pleasure of owning. Thank you so much for watching till the end and hope it was useful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and of course press the bell icon for notifications on the subsequent videos. You may post your queries and suggestions in the comment box and I would be more than happy to answer. Catch you soon. Till we meet next, have a wonderful time. Thank you.